It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Utah Jazz. For Utah, they come into this game following a loss to the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. And LeBron James last season got some MVP votes, and while he didn't come away with the award, I think, Kenny, that most would consider him the best player in the league, if not the world.
Well, he's the most difficult player to guard or have a game plan for. Nobody can really take over a game like he does, and the problem that you have with LeBron is who guards him, what position you put on him.
You know, any team that LeBron is on is considered a title contender, and you can't say that about anyone else in the league, so that's why he's the MVP every year.
Now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Let's take them back.
And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. They are one of the few undefeated teams at this point of the new NBA season with a 7-0 record. Tremendous play.
And I think for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Utah, the forwards are Hayward and Favors, Hood out there with Burke, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Burke kicks to Gobert. There's the pick. The feed to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Hayward.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside Irving. Love outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We're about 1 minute into the first. Cavaliers on D. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
3 on the clock. Here's Burke, and it's sent back by Irving. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got his second basket.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Here's Burke. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. James, the pass to Irving. The screen from Thompson. And it's Irving missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward can hit. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Irving. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Irving. Hayward dishes to Burke. Gobert the screen. Three-pointer. Hayward. And he gets it to go. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Irving after Gordon Hayward's bucket, and the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Burke. There's the screen. And Favors kicks to Hayward. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith outside.
The ball, sticking too much.
Love outside. On the wing, Irving. To the middle, here's Thompson. Cannot hit. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away. You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. There's the dish to Anderson. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And check out some numbers for Gobert. A very nice season for him last year. 7th in rebounding. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Anderson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got his first basket of the night.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Kicks to Favors. Just his first attempt. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Great open look there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Passes to Favors. with 4 seconds on the clock. Shot misses. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills. Well, the desires there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Utah. Down low, it's Hayward and Favors. Exum is out there with Shelvin Mack, and it's Burks at the small forward position.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Now here's Exum. He kicks it to Hayward. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hayward's got 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron passes to Fry. The kick out to Irving. "13 feet away." Rebound, Utah.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
A nice shot by Exum.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Cavaliers 5th.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. You're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And Utah also making a switch. Henderson's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Love outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Henderson dishes to Hayward. Down low, deflects the pass. Hayward missing again. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Creek gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Now here's Irving. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Favors with the screen. Pass to Henderson. To the middle. Here's Exum. Shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Greg, you know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Jazz trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Hayward kicks to Favors. Back to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Irving passes to Thompson. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Utah with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Exum dishes to Henderson. Here's Burks. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Pass to James. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for James. J.R. Smith's checked in for Freak. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Hayward. Jacks up a 3. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Outside Shumpert. And they're pushing it up. No good with the layup.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Gobert, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. On its way from Hayward for 2. And it's Hayward again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Shumpert. And Thompson kicks to Dellavedova. Smith with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Hayward gets it to go.
It looks like he took that last 3 a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean, Heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. Here's what I want us focused on. Let's get good movement off the ball, constant motion. There are good shots out there for us if we work for them. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers. Now the third quarter about to get going.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Jazz trail by 10. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Favors can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Burke following the basket by LeBron James. Hayward kicks to Favors, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Hayward against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Down low. Off the screen. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 7 points in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
LeBron against Hayward. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And so Thompson nails both of them. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Burke with it. Gobert the screen. They set the pick. Hayward goes in, and the rejection by James.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Hood, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Gobert the screen. Shot off the screen. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Favors.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Dishes it to Love. It's a pick by Love. That's a 2 from Smith. And again, it's Cleveland.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Hood. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gobert the pass to Hayward. The stupendous finish in traffic.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Misses the 3.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Burke. Tries again. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Favors.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw dropped for James for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Freak subbed in for J.R. Smith. The Jazz also changing it up. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Hayward. Shelvin Mack comes in for Rodney Hood. And it's Dante Exum in for Burke. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Jazz trail by 12. Now Exum to the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Fry. Poked away, stolen by Exum. At the top of the key, Favors. And it's Freak with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In third, the Cavaliers.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw for the Cavaliers. Anderson, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And the second free throw, good. Here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Burks. And he banks in the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
They set the screen. And he trims the lead to single digits. Max got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Dellavedova kicks to Anderson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. A second chance effort, and there's the play by Anderson inside.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Here's Mack. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Jazz trail by 10. Gobert, the screen. To the right side. Lots of room. Burks can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Feeds to Gobert. No one near him. Burks can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Dellavedova. They set the pick. Here's Freak. He got it! He got it!
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Irving. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Down low, it's Hayward and Favors. Put out there with Trey Burke, and it's Burks in at the small forward. Love, no good. Jazz trail by 13. Burke kicks to Burks. Favors with the screen. Now, here's Burks. James covering. Just 5 to shoot. Favors sets the pick for Burks. And that one goes long.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Love kicks to Smith. From deep. Can't hit. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Out to the wing. Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. And here's Burks. And the pass to Hayward. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Smith. Nobody near Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Good. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Jazz trail by 15. Now here's Burke. Hayward a screen on Irving. Burke kicks to Favors and stolen by Irving.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Can he keep it going? Again, Irving missing. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Burke kicks to Burks. And Utah another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
You got it. Let's get
Right
the ball
wing.
inside.
Outside Irving. An easy 2 points on the way. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Burke. Over to the left wing. Hood. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 6 assists here tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Jazz trail by 14. Hayward outside. He dishes it to Burke. Favors with a screen on Irving. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And another shot. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Right wing. Now here's Burke. He's guarded close. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Drills it from outside.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Cavaliers on D. After Gordon Hayward's bucket. Favors with a screen on Irving. And that one's good.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Love with a wide open look. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And here's Utah. Here's Burke. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Irving with the ball. Freak sets a screen for Irving. He feeds it to Freak. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Now Burke misses the shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.